Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube page. So my name's Karen, I own Karen's Critters, and I got a new little adventure that's about to happen. So the last 6 months or so has been very difficult. We had some big changes in my life happen, and frankly, it was really difficult. So a lot of people are going through some really hard times these days, and I have some exciting new things that are going to happen that I'm going to post on my YouTube page. So, just to go back and let you all know so you can kind of follow along on the whys and the hows. 5 years ago, I got hurt really bad on a training horse. So when I was starting her, she actually fell down and then went into a bucking fit. And I broke my collarbone, and I also broke my back. So it was pretty traumatizing for me, to say the least. My collarbone broke twice, and to this day, it's been, I think, 5 years now, I'm pretty crippled. So I live in a lot of pain, and I kind of gave up I haven't really gave up my dream of training horses, but because of my experience in the lengthy hospital stays and the extreme pain that I deal with on a daily basis, it's been hard to find my dream, so to say the least. So I'm still in the process of getting back into the business of the horses and finding myself again, because I feel like the day that happened, I lost a big piece of who I was. So there's been, some changes in my relationship status too. We went through a really hard phase here with when they closed us all down, and I couldn't work. So I had a lot of crap to go through with the banks, and they virtually tried to steal my house is what happened. My relationship ended. I saved my house. I'm still walking. And I have decided that this year that I'm starting a diet plan. So I put on a lot of weight. I've dealt with a lot of sadness. I lost 3 people to suicide over the last several years. And I know some people in my life who have had horrendous things happen to them. And so life isn't always peach. It's not. It can be really difficult, and it seems like on social media that a lot of people post just the happy, fun, yee-haw stuff, and that's really what people want to see. But the fact of the matter is, life isn't always a peach. It can be very difficult. So if you're having a hard time in life, I want you to reach out to somebody. So you're not alone. People that show themselves online as having their shit all together and things going peachy fine, well, yeah, it might be, but it also might not be. So don't think that, oh, this person's life is so peachy and mine just sucks horribly bad, and sink yourself into a deep hole, because they might not be showing you the whole truth. So I want to just kind of come out and clear about this, because I really feel like things are going to change here for the best. I feel like there's going to be struggles. I'm excited about my plans, and I feel like I am moving forward and onto something really super cool. So I started I hope I'm saying it right. So I started the Optavia plan. I hope I'm saying it right. So I'm so new to all of this, I don't even know that I'm saying it right. I started it yesterday. So I've been in a really bad cycle of sadness, depression, not feeling good, going through hormonal changes. I'm 51 now, going through hormonal changes and stuffing my face. So, and then what that does is the food part of it would, like, I'd wake up and I would be walking around in a haze. Like, I'm like, I can't see, I don't know what's going on, I can't remember anything. And so I would eat whatever. I mean, something sweet, something sugary, something with caffeine in it, I would eat. And so I carry my weight well, so it doesn't look like I'm terribly awful, but I can be a hell of a lot better. So my goal this year is to take care of my health, work on my wealth, and learn to be happy again. And I'm hoping, so this is the plan. I'm going to learn to eat differently. I'm going to learn to balance my work, my grooming, and all the rest of the businesses I do, because I have many things, many fires started. So I'm hoping that the wealth blossoms, the health happens, and we get out and start doing some really cool stuff. So then we're gonna still be doing grooming here, but I'm gonna have some adventures. I'm hoping here soon. I'm gonna do vlogs on my eating. A lot of us groomers, we are stuck standing at a grooming table for 8-10 hours a day. A lot of us have weight issues. So, you know, I'm hoping to inspire, even if it's just one person. So I started the diet plan yesterday, and I'm doing the 5-in-1 plan. So what that is there's 5 meals a day. And then at the end of the day, we have what they call a lean and green, and we have to learn how to cook and have food in small portions. So I'm going to say that my first day was a whole bunch of little bars. And when I opened the bar, the package, I was like, dude, I would eat a whole box. And I would go in the same way, and I'd be like, oh yes, sugar, sweet. Oh, I'll just have one. And I'd open up the box, and it'd be this little bar, right? And I'd be like, oh, that's not nearly enough. We need to have 2, and then we have 3. And before you know it, the whole box is gone. I'd be like, all right, well, that was my dinner. No joke. So for me yesterday, to open the box and be like, you have to have 1 bar, and it's a small little bar, for 2 hours. And then you're going to have something else. And I have a whole box full of stuff to pick from. And so it's like Christmas of food. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to love this. Well, I ate my bar, and I'm like, I wasn't full. I mean, I wasn't full, but I wasn't hungry. There's got to be something in the bars that make you, like, not starving. So I ate my bar, and I was like looking at the box, and I'm like, all right, so this is habit number 1 I'm going to change. You got 2 hours. Drink your water, girl. So that's what I did. And then my first meal for my lean and green was, I was kind of back and forth on what I was going to do. I don't like to cook. I'm absolutely terrible in the kitchen. I drop stuff. It's really bad. I would rather eat a bowl of cereal or 2. Yeah, 2. I do usually eat 2 bowls of cereal. Shh. Anyway, so or I'd eat a bowl of cereal, or I would eat something as I'm running out the door to go do something with the animals. So I had to really think about my lean and green. I was like, well, what do I want to eat? And then I had to measure it out, and it was actually quite a bit of food. So when I went to the store, I'm like, well, I'm going to buy something super healthy. It's got to be healthy, right? So I went and I bought a roasted chicken, and I'm like, well, that's easy. I don't have to cook that. And then I was like, oh, let's get some green beans, because we can eat lots of green beans. We like green beans. And then I was looking at the cans. I'm like, no salt, salt, no salt, salt. And then, like, I know I don't like no salt. I don't like it, but that's the better of the pick. So I'm gonna pick that. don't do that to yourself. Gosh, I had my roasted chicken and my no salt green beans and it sucked. So don't do that to yourself. When you're gonna make big changes, and if if it's simple little things and you're not eating the whole box of bars anymore, buy yourself some salted green beans. It's really okay. So I'm super excited about the new venture. I already I've been hungry, I'm not gonna lie, but I spent 51 years of overeating. So I figured that I was gonna be hungry, and at this point in time, I am so tired of the cycle of feeling bad and hurting and then eating, putting weight on, which doesn't help the hurt, right? So, and then, I found myself single again, and I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, oh, hell no. I don't know who that person is. Like, I don't really care to date, but the person that's in the mirror is not my greatest good. It's not. So I'm also inspired by my mom, who has had a lifetime of diabetes, and she's not in a very good spot, and hasn't really taken care of it. So if for nothing else, I'm hoping that this, my YouTube and my vlogs, help to inspire someone else, and it'll keep me accountable to myself. So drinking the water that's on plan has not been a problem for me at all, because I normally drink twice as much as what they're recommending. So it's not even noon and I've already drank my water for the day. So we'll keep doing that, and I'm going to get better. Like, I'm going to get better at my lean and greens, and I'm going to get better. I'm not going to be as hungry as soon as I'm in my fat burn. The food will, the cravings and all the rest of the stuff will diminish. This morning I got up, went to the gas station, which is my normal routine, to buy my breakfast. No joke. And I stood outside and I was like, you're not having your crackers today. And it was mind over matter. I'm not kidding. It was mind over matter. So most people go through life with some sort of addictions. Some people, it's alcohol. Some people are smoking weed like crazy, or now eating it, or whatever. And don't argue with me on it. It's still an addiction, because I won't believe you. So for me, it's food. Like, I've never learned to eat correctly. My family's never learned to eat correctly. And so I'm determined, because I'm breaking this haze that I'm in. I'm going to lose a bunch of weight, and my ultimate goal is to take my pony and go hiking. So my coach on this is actually a horse trainer, which is super cool. Well, he's retired. So, and he hikes all the time. So he's taking me up to Mount Eleanor here in Washington State as soon as I'm ready to go. And that's going to be cool. And then the ultimate goal after that is I want to take my little pony, who I finally finished the pack for, and you'll be seeing here on the YouTube channel. So I finished his pack, and we are going into the mountains. So my first one has to be the catwalk. I want to walk across the catwalk. I got to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing yet, because I don't know, but I want to get on the PCT and go across the catwalk and camp. So we're going to stay the night out in the woods, which to me at this point in time, I've been buying all this stuff for camping for the last year, slowly. So I think I might have to get a few more things, and we gotta really make sure the packs fit and everything's good and everybody's gonna be safe and sound walking. And then I need to drop some pounds and start hoofing it and getting in shape myself. So I'll be taking some dogs on this journey with me. I'm back and forth on who's gonna go and do what, because half of my pack have behavioral issues, like bad ones. Sure, I can work on that, and I know how to handle it and deal with it in training. And I'm going to be doing that with them because it just makes everybody's lives happier if we're all having fun and doing things. But there comes a point in time when I'm going to be like hiking with other people and have a pony and try and not fall down myself. And I just don't know that I'm going to be taking the reactive dogs and the dogs who have the potential to bite other people and on some of these journeys. So every journey I go on is going to be different. Depends on what frame of mind I'm in and what I want to deal with. So anyhow, I thank you for following along, and I'm excited about everything, and we got this. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, this is the coolest part. So since I decided to do this, 2 of my girlfriends, people I know, I don't want to call them girlfriends but they are, you know, they're both clients of mine. One of them adopted one of my rescue dogs from California, and they're both on the same diet. Well, one of them's doing a different one, but it's along the same lines, and it's all the same to me. You know, as long as we reach our goals, I don't care what plan they're doing. So, and then the other lady is, she's doing the same kind, and she starts tomorrow. So we've already chatted this morning and been like, you got this, and we're gonna go here, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, and I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm hoping that you know, in a perfect world, I would have some people to go camping with. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm going no matter what. But because I have my own personal goals, but as long as we all reach our weight goals and live happy lives and have fun along the way, that's all that matters, right? So, so here's the starting to the new vlogs that are gonna happen. So anyways, thank you. I appreciate everybody who follows along on my journey, and I got a bunch of new subscribers, and a lot of people have come on here and been like, can you quit talking? Not gonna happen. Sorry, folks. So this is gonna be Karen's Critters Talking YouTube channel. So in my grooming videos, they're never gonna be a how to do it. It's for entertainment purposes only. So if you're gonna come on here and look for how to do this, how to do that, it will state in the caption how to. So I've been grooming for a very long time. I'm a certified master groomer. It's over 30 years. There is no way I'm going to take a 10-minute video and teach somebody how to do something properly. So there's a lot of channels out there that kind of do that and give you some sort of an idea. But my very first, you know, people spend a lifetime learning how to do this and learning how to handle dogs, and they all know a little bit of different stuff. So look around on YouTube and be aware of what you can do and stuff when it comes to grooming, and then go find a professional. That's my best advice. So thanks everybody. I want to say today is PJ's 1-year anniversary with me, and I just adore him. There'll be lots of him coming up. So you all take care. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day.